Hi, and welcome back to Arno TV. I'm your lovable host Arno, coming back to you with another video. So people, this Partygate issue, well, there's lots more revelations that's come out, hasn't there? So let's just go have a look over at our media and what has come out about what's been going on with this Partygate issue. Because as I've told you before, these people have utter contempt for us. So let's just go have a look. Let's go have a look at what our despicable media have been talking about with this Partygate issue. Let's start with Schwab's friends. Over in the Mail, Cummins drags Carrie into Partygate. Ex-number 10 chief says probe must look at gathering in PM's own flat attended by his wife as official investigation focuses on two other Downing Street bashers, while Aid from Notorious Video blanks questions. Ed Oldfield, 23, former public school boy, kept his head down as he strode purposely through Whitehall. Journalists shout at questions including where's the party at Downing Street and are you planning to resign? Mr. Oldfield seen joking about bash with PM's former £125,000 a year press secretary Allegra Stratton now reports of 4 parties in total as Health Secretary Sajid Javid calls for the official probe to be widened. So in this article, it turns out that there's been multiple parties that were thrown across Downing Street and Whitehall last December and November. Okay, so when we were all under draconian measures, we weren't allowed to see our family, our friends, and I want to remind people that there may be people watching this that couldn't see a relative or a friend or someone close to them that might be no longer with us. But it's okay, people, because while we were going through all that, this lot were partying over in Westminster. That's what these disgusting, despicable, abhorrent people were up to. When are people going to wake up to who these people are and what they're doing? They're an absolute disgrace, these people. A total and utter disgrace. That is who these people are. And it lists, in this Mail article here, all these dates and events that went on last year. So let's just take a look at some of these. So first of all, on November the 18th, Dominic Cummins alleges that the PM held a gathering at his Grace and Favour flat on November the 13th last year. The day the advisor was ousted from Downing Street, Mr. Cummins also suggested that there'd been other flat parties. So Cummins is insinuating here and alleging that a bash was thrown the day that he left office, okay? And he's alleging that there were other parties, okay? For example, on November the 27th, the Prime Minister reportedly gave a speech at a packed number 10 leaving do for a senior aide, and sources claimed that there were 40 to 50 people that were present. Okay? So, in November and December last year, when they were quite happy to send the police round to your house if you had a gathering or an event and fine you £10,000, and they were happy doing that, weren't they? Well, they were at an event with 40 to 60 people where they were all partying together and having a shindig. How do you feel about that? Are you happy with this? Are you happy with these people? They are an absolute disgrace, and it continues. On December the 18th, staff in Downing Street are believed to have held a Christmas party with reports of dozens of people attending the event, some wearing festive jumpers and exchanging secret Santa presents. London had been placed into Tier 3 restrictions on December the 16th, the highest level of curbs of freedoms at that time, which banned people from different households mixing indoors. Downing Street has said Boris Johnson did not attend the event. And you believe these people? They're an absolute disgrace, these people. All they do is lie to the public. And also in December, sources told the BBC that a separate Christmas quiz event was held for number 10 staff at some point in December. Everyone was apparently invited to attend and form teams. One source said some people attended virtually via Zoom, but others attended in person and sat in groups of 6. Downing Street insisted the quiz was virtual. Well, what a surprise. They insisted it was virtual, yeah? Because these people are still on TV today denying that the party even went on, that it's not clear what happened, even though we've got senior aides quitting over it. These people must think that we are stupid. They have a lot to answer for, and as I've told you, there's no doubts about that whatsoever. And it continues. December the 10th, then Educational Secretary Gavin Williamson apparently hosted a Department of Education party for up to 24 people on December the 10th. The gathering, which included food and drink, probably champagne and wine, I would imagine, with these people, that took place in the department's canteen. The department has admitted the event happened. So we've got one department here actually admitting that the event happened, okay? And what do you think's going to happen to any of them? What do you think will happen to any of these people? Oh, that's right. Nothing, yeah? Nothing's going to happen to these people, because that is that is exactly the type of society that these people are trying to erect. They want to erect a world, they want to have a world where them, and all their acolytes get to do exactly what they want, break any rules they want, bend any rules they want, and if any of them get caught ever, nothing happens to them. Is that something that you want? Do you want to live in a world like that? Do you want to live in a world where these people are allowed to rip up democracy on a daily basis and throw it in the dustbin of history? Is that what you want? Because that is what these disgusting people are up to, okay? And even more, on December the 14th, about 25 people gathered in the basement of Conservative Party's Matthew Parker Street offices in Westminster, the Times has reported. That advisors at Conservative campaign headquarters held an event with Sean Bailey, the party's unsuccessful candidate for Mayor of London this year. So, another event here with 25 people at. These people have utter contempt for all of us. They're an absolute disgrace, these people. And as I've told you before, all these people that we're talking about, all of them, they're all working hand in hand with Schwab and his acolytes over at the World Economic Forum, pushing the agenda of the Great Reset, the Fourth Industrial Revolution, and stakeholder capitalism. That is what every single one of these people that we talk about is up to. And if you don't want to see this, that is up to you. But I'm telling you now, that is exactly what these people are doing. They're an utter disgrace. And there's more of this Partygate that's going on in The Guardian, okay? COVID parties review to look at an event Johnson is believed to have been at. Okay, and I'm assuming that that's probably this event that Dominic Cummings was on about on November the 27th, where the Prime Minister reportedly gave a speech to a pack number 10, leaving a do for a senior aide, and sources claim that there was 40 to 50 people at that event. So while you were locked down in your house, not allowed to see anybody, not allowed to see your friends, your family, or do anything or go anywhere, this lot were drinking champagne, having a shindig in Downing Street and laughing at you. That's what was going on. These people are an utter disgrace, and there's no doubts about it. And but don't worry, because Javid, one of these people who's working with Schwab, well, he wants an investigation and wants it to be widened into what's gone on. Does that make you feel confident? So, are we sat here led to believe that these same people that have thrown these parties, broken the rules, had a shindig at our expense, yeah? These same people are going to investigate if any parties actually took place and if any wrongdoing went on, yeah? And any rules were broken. And we're supposed to be confident in them coming back to us and telling us the truth, yeah? These people are an absolute disgrace. And all this that's hit the media in the last couple of days and the last week or so, as I told you yesterday, this has been the perfect storm for these people to implement Plan B and stick us on the road to another lockdown, which is what I've been telling you for months. For months! Okay? These people have been planning this all along. It has always been their intent to lock us down again because these people, they will not be happy. They will not be happy until we're all locked down again. Draconian new laws are put all over us, which will probably include forced vaccination. Yeah, COVID passports are already here. You know, those things that that they promised that they wouldn't do, like COVID passports. Do you remember when they first locked us down, yeah? Do you remember when they promised it was only for a few weeks? Yeah? Do you remember that? And then do you remember them promising it would all be over by that summer of 2020? Do you remember that? And these same people promised you and told you that it would be a disaster if we locked down in November last year, didn't they? And what happened? We locked down, didn't we? And these same people told you that you'd be able to do what you wanted last Christmas. You'd have all this freedom. These same people then revoked that freedom, didn't they? And these same people then locked you down again for the whole of winter, didn't they? Which is what Arno TV told you they were going to do in November last year. And what Arno TV also told you is that they were going to lock you down in October last year, didn't we? Because these people are an utter disgrace, and what they're up to is basically destroying democracy, as I've told you. And what these people want to do is implement this new global system that's fit for the 21st century, as Klaus Schwab likes to put it. That's what these people want to do. And this system, as I've told you, this system is going to work exclusively for the benefit of this lot and their acolytes. Okay, that is what these people are up to. And you know, things again that they've told you that they're not going to do, like forced vaccinations, yeah? Let me just turn the music down. I want you to make up your own mind from what these two people say, whether you think in the future forced vaccinations are going to happen. Okay, so let's start with a question posed about forced vaccinations to Sajid Javid. Okay?
Do you envisage imposing mandatory COVID jabs?
No.
Oh, so no, he doesn't envisage mandatory COVID jabs. Yeah, that's quite clear. He does not envisage mandatory COVID jabs. Well, let's just look at a question about this that was posed to Boris Johnson yesterday when he made that announcement to the nation. Let's see what he has to say, because it's a very, very different answer.
Beginning of this pandemic that I think, or as soon as we were really talking about vaccination seriously, that I didn't want us to have a society and a culture where we force people to get vaccinated. I don't think that's ever been the way we do things in this country. And actually, Dave, we've been able to achieve through the voluntarism of the British people, through their incredible public spiritedness, willingness to roll up their sleeves and get vaccinated, huge numbers, huge proportions of our population. I think that there is going to come a point, if we can show that the vaccines are capable of holding of Omicron, and that's the key thing that I think that we need to test. Well, I do think that we're going to have a conversation about ways in which we deal with this pandemic, because I want to be absolutely clear with you. I don't believe we can keep going indefinitely with non-pharmaceutical interventions.
Oh, so Boris Johnson doesn't believe we can go on indefinitely without pharmaceutical interventions, eh? Well, that's very different from what Mr. Javid's saying, isn't it? These people, as I've told you, are not to be trusted. They are ripping up democracy on a daily basis. They are all of these people, as I've told you, that are all working with Schwab and his acolytes over at the West, building this multilateral system, implementing the Great Reset, pushing the technologies of the fourth industrial revolution, and aiding business who want to work in stakeholder capitalism. That is what these people are up to, and the businesses that these people are aiding, do you know who they are? They're the 1,000 richest companies in the world that Klaus Schwab is working hand in hand with. That's what these people are up to. So when they lock us down, again, like I've told you, and they start talking about the lockdown of the unvaccinated and mandatory forced vaccinations on people, well, don't say I didn't warn you in advance that was going on. That was what's going to happen, because that is exactly what these people are going to do. They are an utter disgrace. And, you know, when I say these people, let me be clear in the UK who I'm talking about, because I'm talking about the likes of Johnson, Starmer, Patel, Gove, Hancock, Drakeford, Khan, Sturgeon, okay, Javid. All of these people, every single damn one of them, should be dragged into Parliament, and each one of them should be made to answer some serious questions about who they're working with, what they're involved in, what agendas they're pushing, and what they are up to, because these people have a lot to answer for, and there's absolutely no doubts about that anymore at all. These people are an absolute disgrace. So if you've enjoyed this video and you want to see more, then please like and subscribe to this channel. And once you do, please ring the notification bell so I can inform you guys out there about future videos that I'm going to be putting out. And as I've told you before, there's a lot more coming, because I am not going to stay silent while people like this rip up democracy on a daily basis, throw it in the dustbin of history, and replace it with this new multilateral system that's going to be to the benefit of them and all their acolytes. There's no way I am going to stay silent while this is going on. And this is where we're at, people, at the end of 2021. So, you know, get ready for this lockdown, people, because trust me, it is coming. It's in the post. It's on its way. And no matter what these people tell you, that is what's going to happen. So I'll be back soon with some more videos for you. But until I am, take care, stay rock and roll, and please, people, stop listening to these disgusting, despicable people, because these people do not care about you. They don't care about me. The only thing, should I say, that these people care about is themselves, lining their own pockets, feathering their own stinking, filthy, dirty little nests. That is all these people care about. So, as I said, I'll be back soon. Until I am, take care.